What's up? April Duran here, Raghouse Media, Raghouse Radio. I'm going to share it right now on my personal page. Hopefully we have some people coming in. I've been changing the times of Raghouse Media for the guests. And so with that being said, a lot of people, hey, what's up? Who's cruising on in? April Duran from Raghouse Media. Tell me who's checking on in. I see two people. Where are you guys at? Who is it? I hope all is well here. I'm just going to wait until some people cruise on in. We have an awesome show tonight. I'm going to announce the guest. Jason Vilcher's in the house. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Check this out, Jason. Yay! We have Yahara in the house. What's up? How are you from YouTube? Where are you from? Yahara, where are you at? Jason, I know you're in the Inland Empire, right? I'm going to share this to my personal page, and I want to tell you guys, we have an awesome giveaway this evening. We have a $50 in-house gift card from the Upland Vintage Vault. So stick around for that. He's going to ask a question. And yup, Jason in the house. So once we get this going, okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, April Duran with Raghouse Media, Raghouse Radio. Hope you guys are doing well. Things are opening up. Oh my goodness. We just ate in a restaurant the other day. I thought I was dreaming. It felt so cool. We have an amazing show tonight. I'm so excited. We have from the Chamber of Commerce, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, an amazing woman who has been giving away the Hollywood stars. And when I say Hollywood stars, I mean when you go to Hollywood and you're walking on those stars. She has been producing the ceremonies for 35 years, you guys, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big deal. So Anna Martinez is in the house. We also have the amazing Upland Vintage Vault crew, Carlos, Bananita Bonita, and Yenny in the house. The Upland Vintage Vault is also giving away a $50 gift card in-house. Now, if you haven't been there, you're going to want to go there because they have some awesome furniture, clothing, jewelry, oils, shoes. I mean, they have so many cool things. So can't wait. Oh, I work at the vault. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to bring in Anna Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only person who gives away the stars on Hollywood, Anna Martinez. Hey, how are you doing today? Can you hear me, Anna?
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey, April, I can hear you. It's kind of, you're coming in and out. I don't know why suddenly so, but let's go with this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you know what, your picture is kind of,
now.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Wow, we're getting a lot of internet issues. Usually,
you keep going in and out. Can you?
Okay, well, we're like you said. I know you've put on a billion ceremonies in front of a lot of people in Hollywood. So, like you said, we're just going to roll with it, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm just going to start because I what you're saying. I'm so sorry. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Baldwin Park. Went to Cal Poly Pomona and used to work at Bullock's in West Covina. That it's no longer there anymore. And you had asked me earlier about how I got started. And when I graduated from college, I went to work at CBS as a page. And we used to work on The Young and the Restless, work on The Price is Right. And then they had major layoffs. So the pages were kind of the low man on the totem pole. And so they had the layoffs and we weren't going to be able to look for jobs in-house. So I found a receptionist job at the Chamber of Commerce. And 6 months later, I actually pushed myself on the publicist and said, can I help you? I'm a PR major. That's what I graduated with, my diploma, and I want to help you on the ceremonies. And she goes, yeah, sure. 6 months later, she said, I'm going to work for the Hilton Hotels. You should try to get this job. And I did.
Wow.
I was told I was super shy, that I would never be able to do it. And I'm still here.
Oh my goodness.
We're gone.
That is so cool. Now let's back up a little bit, because I like to know, everything. What is a page? What is a page?
A page is it's fun. It's a bunch of college graduates, and we would wear uniforms. We look like flight attendants.
Okay.
We would pass out tickets for The Price is Right. We would set up the interviews for the contestants. When you worked on The Young and the Restless, you had to sit there and watch a light go on. That meant the phone was ringing, because they can't have the noise. They're shooting the show. So I would also work with the big wigs upstairs, doing their reception work as well. And so it's just a lot of fun. We would work their annual conventions and things like that. So
that is so cool. If you're just fun. So much fun. Can you hear me now? I think you're clear now.
I can. Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, we have Ana Martinez. She's at the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Now, she said she just started as a page, and that was somebody who walked around, give away tickets, check to see who was calling into the shows like The Price is Right. That's a big deal. My grandma's been watching The Price is Right since I was little. I remember she was even on it. I remember back in like the late 70s, early 80s. And so if you're just tuning in, Ana Martinez has basically one of the most unique jobs in the world. Tell us what you actually do right now.
So I am the producer of the Walk of Fame ceremonies. So on Hollywood Boulevard and Vine Street, you'll see all the stars, more than 2,000 stars. And I set up the annual meeting. That's the first thing I do. We meet once a year in June. So that's going to be happening soon. We're preparing for that. And then when we're on the boulevard, we aren't right now. We haven't been since last March. We do the ceremonies. We produce the ceremonies for the public and the tourists that come into town. And it's a great time. And we're back on the boulevard. But, with COVID, we have to be safe. And so we've been doing the ceremonies virtually on walkoffame.com, which is our website.
What's your website again?
walkoffame.com.
Okay.
And we have a ceremony scheduled for April 28th. I can't say who it is because we've got an embargo and an exclusive, but April 28th at 11:30, you can watch a ceremony on walkoffame.com.
Oh,
basically,
wow.
It's from me allowing the press to come in. I have to ask. It's like a wedding. It's like planning a wedding. You need a press list. You need a press list. You got to place certain people sitting somewhere. You need the guest speakers. And then I just run around while my boss, who's the MC, her name is Rana Godbon. She's our president and CEO. And she is the host of the event. And she does the biography on the celebrity. And they have two speakers that say a few words about them. And then we do photos. The fans go nuts. And it's a 30-minute event and people love it.
Oh my gosh. You just literally put all that. I know it's way more intense than what you just said right now. I know there's so much work behind it.
Yeah.
But Ana Martinez is on the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. They are the reason why there are ceremonies to give away the stars. Now, you said you can't give away, there's a ceremony coming up. Can you give us a hint or something? Just a little hint of who you're going to give a star away to.
TV personality.
TV personality. Okay, well, there's like thousands and thousands.
I'm sorry.
At least we know it's not a musician. So how many ceremonies have you been to give away a star, in Hollywood?
I've coordinated more than 800 star ceremonies.
Wow, that is huge. That
is kind of crazy.
That is so awesome. Now, I know this wasn't one of our questions, but I'm wondering, do you get a when they're going to give a star away to, an actor or a band or a comedian,
Mhm.
and I'm sure there's a process. The name comes up, there's a process. Should we do this? Do you guys kind of get a little bit of notes like, hey, we're thinking of giving a star to, or do you guys hear the information once it's
I'll
all
tell you how it works. So once a year,
Mm-hmm.
Walk of Fame committee meets. There's five. One represents each category. There's radio, recording, motion pictures, live performance, and television. And then
Mm-hmm.
chair. And our chair currently is Ellen K
Okay.
from the radio. And
Awesome.
yeah, and so they all vote. I prepare everything for them. We are now doing it on our website. It used to be very tedious the other way, but we put it in the application on our website on walkoffame.com. And
Mm-hmm.
people can nominate the celebrity with the celebrity's permission.
Awesome.
Mainly we work with managers, agents, publicists, but we do have fans that nominate. And then if they're I'll tell you the criteria. So the criteria is longevity of 5 years or more in the field of entertainment.
Okay.
Awards nominations, and we're very big on them doing philanthropic work. So they have to do work. It could be here, it could be around the world, anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then the committee meets and they vote. I prepare everything for them, send it over to them. We did it virtually for the first time last June.
Wow.
It worked out cool.
Uh-huh.
Do it again virtually in June.
Uh-huh.
And they vote. And then we release the names. We had about 35. Usually we pick 24, but it was 35 because there were so many great names.
Mm-hmm.
And then we vote for the following year. So
I see.
Word is out, they go crazy and start scheduling. I actually, even during COVID, I booked 16 star ceremonies.
Oh my God.
Sadly, the first April, we had our last one was in March of last year. And so unfortunately, May and June and July people had to postpone. So a lot of them have postponed, and now we put them into this year. But I have 16 for 2021. So hopefully we can keep going, and either we do them virtually or we do them on the street. We're trying to get them on the street again. So
absolutely. Now, two things. I just have to work in radio one more year, and I do a lot of philanthropy work, so I could be nominated for a star.
You can try. You never know.
Yeah, no, I'm teasing about that because you said 5 years in the business. Now, also, if you're just tuning in again, and I keep saying this because I see people coming in and out from YouTube and Facebook, Anna Martinez, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, she is the reason she produces the ceremonies and gives away the stars of Hollywood. So you have met so many famous people. Can you tell me, a few of your favorite ceremonies and who you gave them to?
A few of my favorite, I love Sophia Loren because she was such she's a classic. The Rock was really fun. Although he was late, I had to drag him out of the store he was hiding in. He had forgotten his jacket in the car, and he did not want to come out without his nice suit set up.
Of course.
I love the kid ones, like the Muppets, Kermit the Frog. Those were fun.
How do you do that? Because they're like,
my God. The Muppets, there were guys sitting, laying in boxes. They're like in a yoga pose, and they've got their little arms out. It's amazing. You'd be amazed.
Wow.
Kermit. It was one guy, and Kermit was like a real person. It was really weird.
Well, kids really think they're real, Yeah,
he would respond to things that Johnny Grant, who was the MC at the time, would talk about. So, there's so many. I've done so many, and I love my job, and there's so many different things that happen at these ceremonies. So we do them rain or shine. Sadly, we tried to do Aerosmith we've been trying to get them back, but of course COVID hit, but it poured down and we were set up and everything and we couldn't do it because it was raining so badly. And we've postponed very few due to rain, but that was
I was just going to say, because California rain isn't that bad.
it was torrential. That's bad.
It was bad. Even Aerosmith, and he has his hair too. So we can't mess that up.
Yeah. And you got to protect them. You don't want them getting sick either, So that's what their people were concerned about. But
for sure. Or electrocuted or hurt, because there's a lot of electrical stuff all around that ceremony. Yeah. Good God. I can imagine his hair would just be all, we don't want that. We don't want that to happen. Now, okay, you've already kind of mentioned the ceremonies that's coming up where we're trying to, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Anna Martinez, they're trying to get the ceremonies back on the street, as you said, because they're virtual. And so what virtual ceremonies did you have with what stars?
Last August, we did one for Anthony Anderson.
And he's
in a museum. So he was the person. And his family was there, but we had to be very limited as to how many people they could bring. We allowed them 11 people. We usually allow 60 people on the street. So it was.
How do you get that? Those 60 people how do they get to be one of those people?
The celebrity invites their family and friends.
Oh, so it's just strictly.
Yeah. But the outside perimeter of the ceremonies, that's where the fans come in. And so they stand outside and they have a good view because the celebrity is elevated on the stage. And so that's how they do it. And they can see perfectly well. And then, so the celebrity invites their friends and family. I invite the media. They unveil the star. They do their interview. And for Anthony Anderson, the star is already placed.
Oh, okay.
After the ceremony, he did his own little private reception. And then he came to watch the guys polish the star.
Awesome.
Lunch. It was so nice. They were bought them lunch and posed by his star with the guys that made the star. So that was very cool.
That is so cool.
And then the next. Oh, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Oh, no, please.
Okay. So the next ceremony we did was for, oh my God, who was it? Now I'm losing my mind. Ruth Carter, we did. Ruth Carter is the Oscar-winning motion picture wardrobe costumer who won the Oscar for Panther.
Awesome.
And so we did her ceremony totally virtual. And so we showed, and it's on the Walk of Fame or YouTube. You can watch our Walk of Fame YouTube and you can see those ceremonies. So hers was all, photos of when she was starting her career, the costumes she's made. It turned out really nice. She later went and posed with her star, and you'll see her at the star with photos and the video of her at her star. And then before that was a really special one. It was a double ceremony for Ryan O'Neal and Ali McGraw. It was in conjunction with the 50th anniversary of the movie Love Story. So what I really wanted that one to be on the street because it would have been so great. And I put his star next to Ali, but also next to the love of his life, Farrah Fawcett.
Oh,
so he came back later and put a flower on her star, which was, it was a beautiful ceremony. And that was partially virtual and partially pre-recorded.
So cool. I just love, Anna, how I know your ceremonies and all the preparation and the scheduling and the media are so intense. And I love how you were just like, and then we do this. And, it's just, that's just how we put a ceremony together for all these famous people. And I could see why you do so well in this industry, because it's just, you're just very calm mannered. And I'm sure you come across a lot of situations that are just, uncontrollable, right? Oh, you probably can't hear me right now. So Anna Martinez.
Sorry, April. I did not understand a word you said.
It's okay. Anna Martinez is part of the Hollywood Chamber.
I am not understanding.
You're not? Okay, that's okay. I think Let's wait for your internet because I know it'll probably come through again. Oh, we just lost her. So for those of you just tuning in, that was Anna Martinez. She just got booted out, I could tell from her internet. We're having internet issues. I don't know. Could it have been the earthquake that happened? I know we had like a 3.3. There you are.
Ay, ay, ay. My internet is crazy right now. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, that's okay because the vault that's just coming in for those of you tuning in, the Upland Vintage Vault is going to be here. They're also having issues. I was just thinking, could it be the earthquake that we had earlier?
Could be. I will tell the vault that when the Walk of Fame turned 50 10 years ago, I wore a dress from the 50s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was very fun. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Gosh. Yeah. I would love for you to come back, Anna. Sure. And but I just have to say, for those of you just tuning in, Anna Martinez has the most unique job in the world. We have Anna from Rancho saying hola. We have Bridget from Rancho saying, hey, what's up? We have a lot of people tuning in. Anna, you do such an amazing thing. And I love what I was saying earlier, what you couldn't hear was that I could just tell you're doing an amazing job because you're so mild-mannered. And I'm sure you probably come across a lot of situations that are not controllable and they're kind of going this way and that. But with your personality, I'm sure you're just like zen, like, I got this, sister. No problem.
I kind of do. I've done it for so long. But when I was growing up doing the Walk of Fame, when I first started, I was a nervous wreck. I'd wake up at night, take notes. Okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but once you get the hang of it, you can do it with your eyes closed. And I love it. It's so much fun. It's a great job.
And with that, I have to tell the people tuning in that congratulations is in order. Anna Martinez just received a Lifetime Achievement Award for 35 years as Walk of Fame producer. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what? I got to do this.
Thank you.
That is a big deal. From a Latina from Whittier who, jumped in and started as a page. And if you don't know what a page is, I just found out it's somebody who goes, who helps at the shows, like The Price is Right, gives away the tickets, helps with the phone calls. You started there and now look at you. So you are amazing, not just because you're a woman and you're Latina and you're part of Southern California and doing an awesome job, but man, to keep it going for 35 years, that is huge. So congratulations.
I will tell you, and I'm proud to say this, my parents were immigrants from Mexico and Peru. The people that I work with, the production team, the star makers, myself, we're all Hispanic. We're all Latinos that do
love it.
Ceremonies. So it's great. We love it, and we have an amazing culture, and we've got a lot of hard workers.
I love that. And see, I bet you nobody knew that. So now you know. So the backbone of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, everything that happens for the stars on Hollywood are Latino driven. That's awesome.
Exactly. And your friends can follow me on Twitter. It's WOF Stargirl. And I'm very entertaining. I will tell you, I have lots of behind the scenes stories.
Can you repeat that again? Your Twitter?
Sure. It's WOF, which is the fame, WOF Stargirl.
WOF Stargirl.
Yeah, and that's my Twitter.
On Twitter. You guys go follow her. WOF Stargirl. Oh my goodness. Anna, I cannot wait to have you back.
Thank you.
I know you're really, really busy, but we need to have a full hour so we can talk about when you go back on the streets.
Okay.
And that sounds funny. When you go back on the streets, you give away the stars.
When I hit the streets again. We can also talk about the new people, the new selections. So I'm happy to talk to you all. This was a great opportunity. Thank you so much, April. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And we'll be talking soon. I'll be reaching out, girl. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks.
You have a good one.
Say hi to the vaulters.
I will.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. So there you go. So if you're just tuning in, that was Anna Martinez, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Amazing. She just received a Lifetime Achievement for the producer for 35 years of the Stars of Hollywood ceremonies. And as you can see with her personality, she just is a calm demeanor. Can you imagine all the stuff that she has to deal with and everything that happens? You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We have awesome guests right now, up and coming. But before I introduce them and bring them on in, I have to remind you, they will be giving away a $50 gift card to the place that we're going to interview. You're going to have to answer the question. You're going to have to answer it right here in the comments. Whatever the question is Carlos gives, the first answer will be the winner. Okay, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, can we bring in the Upland Vintage Vault? What's up, guys? How you doing? Hey, how are you guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. We can hear you.
Oh my goodness. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Carlos, founder of the Upland Vintage Vault, Bananita Bonita. How are you, ladies?
Good. Hey, don't forget your Hydra. She's here too.
Yeah, Hydra.
Spirit. She's a little quiet today.
That is so funny. I know Yenny's there in the house. I was trying to figure out who that other butte was off to the side. That's your Hydra. What's up, girl?
Well, she's a little quiet today. She's a little nervous, so we're just going to let her be.
All right. That is so cool. So, okay. So let's start, man. Let's start. The Upland Vintage Vault has been a part of our community for so many years. But Carlos, can you start off and tell us the store, the staff, who's all the work behind the star here, the store?
There's no stars here except for all of us. We're one pack. So first of all, let me introduce them individually, if you don't mind. This is Anna, okay, right?
Hi.
This is Laura, and then of course Yesenia, and then Yahaira. And so what I like to refer to these ladies is the Fab Five. And if you know about sports, then you know what I'm talking about. They were a great college team. They were undefeated, and they had the nickname of the Fab Five. And this is how I feel about these young ladies, all Latina as well, just like the lady that before.
Ana Martinez, yeah, in the house. See?
Crowd goes wild.
I love it. So,
Go on.
yay!
Yahaira's just on her best behavior.
She is, man.
Hey, she's a wild one, though.
I know, she's a total wild one. So if you're just tuning in, this is the Upland Vintage Vault. We have Carlos, we have Bananita Bonita, Yenny, and Yahaira. But she's being on her best behavior right now.
Yes.
So, go ahead, Carlos.
Okay, so I was going to say, I wanted to say a few things about these young ladies, if I may. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. So each one of these young ladies has brought so much to the table, and I'm going to address them individually. Okay. Of course, none of this is planned or anything like that. This is just how I feel in my heart. Really, the heart is a beautiful thing, and the heart can really draw you to people and see the potential and see how they can really have an influence on society and one's life as well. A lot of people are looking for friends. Fortunately for me, I found family. Okay.
Wow. Tears are going to start happening here.
Right. So anyways, Anna is a family woman. She's married. She has 2 kids, a husband who works hard, and he goes out there and he provides for his family. And here it is. She had a vision or something she wanted to do as well to contribute to the family and to feel independent as well, in a sense, And so, fortunately for her and me, well, first for me, she's part of my life in a sense, and then that she has this beautiful sister, Laura, right? And Laura, likewise, is an independent lady, works hard, single, by the way.
Hey, this isn't Plenty of Fish, or That's How Old I Am, or whatever news sites out there right now.
So she works hard as well, and I find that she's here, on the weekends, and even though she works, even on a Sunday, where she works on a Sunday, and here I find her here on the weekend, and to see these 2 amazing ladies contribute so much to the store, the art walk, or when I do events, I don't even have to come in anymore. These ladies, of course, Yesenia included, and Yahaira, They are able to do that, and it allows me to do other things and to think outside the box. So I personally love these ladies. I do. And you know what's cool about these ladies
What's
is that they can tell me, lack of better words, when I fuck up, and I'm
yeah.
able to listen. They're my sisters, and they can come to me with that. And I may not like what they say. It may hurt my ego. It may bother me. But you know what? I am so willing to hear what they have to say. I really am. And
That's
so,
awesome.
you girls. Thanks.
Oh, that's so cool.
And they have a big part of why we're considered a family. I've been single for many years. I've got desensitized to interaction with another human, and these ladies have brought that to the table. They have created a family environment, and that's why there's been such a rapid growth, especially after COVID, because they moved from this room, which is my office now, into the building, and they have helped us with that family atmosphere, and that has been a blessing for everybody.
Wow, that's huge. That is so cool that you guys were able to find each other. Actually, now that we're on that subject, how did you guys find each other?
Well, to be honest with you, I used to go out to a lot of these events and kind of handpick people, see who I like, what I like, and what I seen, and not only that, their demeanor. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that are greedy and they're all about themselves. And you can tell when you go to their booth, you can tell who's legit, who's not. And when I met these ladies at the Pomona Art Walk, they were totally genuine, and I had to, have them at least come participate in our art walk. And then when they did, I still continue to see the genuineness. And I think I asked Lauda, I said, "Hey, do you have a lot of inventory?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Hey, I got a proposition for you." And hence they're here and with more inventory.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so we can find Bananita Bonita on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And inside the vintage vault.
Of course, they are part of the Upland Vintage Vault. They're right inside, right when you walk in. They're off to the left. They're also in the front desk. They're the face of the Upland Vintage Vault a lot. And since we're talking about faces of the vault, who's right on over next to Bananita?
Right, I'm glad you mentioned it because that's where I was headed next. So here we have Yesenia. Now,
Hello, Yesenia.
Right, and I'm gonna flip this on you because you asked how I met these young ladies. I met Yesenia. She came in here. Low battery. That's not good. I met Yesenia. She came in with a young lady that would frequent our location. And I'll be honest with you, Yesenia, when I first seen her and looked at her, she came across as a little prude, so to speak, a little rough around the edges. But I know, you can slap me now, girl. And I'm just being real. And so the thing is I noticed she started following us.
She's very quiet and very serious, that's all.
Right, and you're not quiet and you're not serious, but okay. So I noticed she started following us. She started watching some of the stories, and then she had asked, "Hey, you need some help?" And I am so glad she did.
What was your story, though? What was your story of?
Well, you tell me.
It was a mess.
Was it a mess?
You were like shuffling through paperwork, and it was just like, I just commented, "Hey, you need an assistant."
That is so crazy. So you saw that he needed help.
Yeah.
And I do need help.
Don't we all?
It's like from the fab. It's like from 4 others.
Yeah, we all need help, I think, actually. But that's so cool. Now, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to talk about why it's called the Upland Vintage Vault.
Okay. So you want to throw that out to that $50 already, right? Let's throw that. It's a gift. We're giving out a gift for the person that can guess or make a comment as to why it's called the Vintage Vault. There'll be a $50 giveaway in-house account. So it's called the Vintage Vault. And let's allow people to guess why it's called that, if you don't mind, April.
There you go.
Okay. And by the way, I want to get back to Yenny for a second here. So Yesenia, that was a rough one. She asked me if I needed assistance. I did. And I was in dire need of someone. Now, remember how I kind of thought of her prior. And so here it is. She comes and she shows up. And she showed up for a couple of shifts, we'll call it that way. And
Uh-huh.
kind of felt a little bit the same way. And then all of a sudden, she became my work wife.
Awesome.
If that makes any sense. And so,
That makes total sense.
right. And we're going to both get in trouble here because I'm gay and I'm happy. I'm happy. So, but she has been a big part of this. She's almost been a mother figure in a sense, a big sister to these ladies, I believe. That's just my opinion.
Uh-huh.
And then, and also to her sidekick, Haida.
Haida. There it is. Haida, we miss you so much. I don't know, she is on her best behavior right now.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is so cool. So, okay, so your events. Oh my goodness. So the Upland Vintage Ball, this is who we're tuning into right now. Carlos, founder, Bananita Bonita, Yenny, Yahaida. I can never say her name. That is such a cool name too. Yahaida.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Now, you guys have had a lot of cool new events popping up. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we did VaultCon. That was pretty, well, the reason why we started doing these signature events, I'll call them, is because we started Baba Boom events. Now, Baba Boom events is separate from Vaults of Upland. Vault,
Okay.
of course, holds its own presence. Baba Boom is going to take it to another level, and we'll talk more about that maybe another interview. But it's going to really take it to another level, and there's going to be some standards with that being, said. And so I'm personally very excited for that because that's just me, the soul finder of that. Okay, so that's and it's going to allow me to really expand my mind and for people to understand my mind. But we just did VaultCon. That was very successful. We got to dress up, hence Luigi over there. Mario over there, right? See that one where they're like beating me up?
I saw that.
Right. And so a new one that we have coming into is called DND, Dapper in Downtown. And
Fun.
that's a spin-off of Dapper Day. And there's all kinds of shows that happen out there that are spin-offs, and they're successful, and we hope to be successful with that event. DND. So, it's not mandatory that you dress up, but you know what? Have fun with it.
Right. Yeah. What are the dates? Do you guys know the dates of all these events?
So every first and third Saturday of the month, we will host an event here. Every first and third Saturday of the month, we will host an event here. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, then I would, So Dapper Day is on the 17th of this month. May 1st will be our art walk. May 15th, I'm on the fence with that right now. There's a couple of great options. So that should be fun.
Very cool. Oh my God. You guys are not busy, right?
Oh, no. We're just eating and drinking, and celebrating life here.
I love it. I love how you guys are always in a celebratory mood, especially on Instagram. Are you viewing live on Instagram right now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you tell those Instagram peeps that if they want to win the $50 gift card, when we throw out the question, they have to answer on Raghouse Media's YouTube or Facebook.
Okay, and great point. Thank you. So if you're watching live, please tune in to YouTube or Facebook, Raghouse Media. So that way you can comment and answer that question, win that $50. And not only that, show support. Show support to Raghouse Media because we have a big announcement to make.
Oh, yeah. Now, gosh, you guys have so much stuff going on. You guys are always so busy every time I walk in. I love every time I show up or drive by, there's always all these different people. You're attracting people from all over. Prior, it was community-based. There were people that were coming from other cities, but now the word is out. You guys, whatever you guys are doing, it's working, right? A lot of people from everywhere are coming in.
I like to think so, and apparently the numbers are showing it, and I'm able to buy some shoes.
Yay! And some chonies. New chonies for Carlos.
Hey, I don't wear those. What's wrong with you?
Cochino! What would your mom say?
Always.
You're from, what do they call free balling or whatever? I don't know.
Oh my God. Hey, this is a family show.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hydra. Hydra doesn't care. She didn't. Okay, so Okay, so you got the Fab Five going on. You guys are doing amazing things. Lots of new events coming up. Now, introduction of a sixth man?
Right. So as I mentioned before, um, the whole term Fab Five. This is the way I think, and this is just my mentality. This is a way that I can maybe have people take a census or something of what I'm trying to explain here, right? So on a basketball team, you have a six man, and what that person's supposed to do basically is he is a starter, or that person is a starter, but they're humble enough to take a back seat to let other people start, but then hold it down. They come into the picture and they actually take that team to another level, or they keep that team afloat. So that six man is actually, his name is Joshua. We call him here the Prince of Stitches.
Prince of Stitches. That guy's a badass too.
Yes. And hopefully he's tuned in either or, and he's going to join us here in a conversation as soon as he calls and share a few words. But so his task, or what he's going to be basically helping us out with, our team, I should say, is with the movie nights. We are definitely going to do Night at the Vault, and he will take the lead in that, and be all kinds of things in that. He'll take the lead. Of course, with the events that are taking place slowly but surely, he's been stepping up and taking the lead with that, and we'll have more of an influence. And then, of course, the pop-up Saturday and Sunday, he's been holding down already for probably about 2 months. So,
wow. And this is Prince of Stitches. Now, Prince of Stitches has an amazing history. He worked with Disney. He did costuming, I believe, for the ice skating show. So Prince of Stitches, part of the Fab Five with the Upland Vintage Vault, Bananita Bonita, Yenny, and Yahydra.
Right. So April, he's actually has called in, and he knows of his position here, and he's a humble man, and he's accepted it. Also willing, and I'm going to let him share a few words, if you don't mind. I'll put this closer to the speaker there so you can hear him. You're on,
okay.
Prince is the sixth man of the year.
Hey, how you all doing?
Prince of Stitches in the Hayos.
Yeah. I just really want to say how grateful I am to Carlos and the Vintage Vault, and just all the ladies, and just all the vendors. Everyone is so nice and so loving and so caring, and it feels so humbling to be in such a loving place, and just so many people are willing to reach out and help out, and it feels like a community, and it's just an amazing place to be. And I can't be thankful enough to what Carlos has brought to the community and has done for everyone.
It's amazing. And Prince of Stitches, you're going to add with your pizzazz and your creativity and your style. That, oh my goodness, what an awesome collaboration. Congratulations, Prince of Stitches.
Thank you. I am super excited about it, and I'm just humbled and so blessed to be part of such a big, amazing thing.
That is so cool. Where can we find you, Prince of Stitches? I know you're huge on TikTok, right?
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok under prince.of.stitches, and the same goes for Instagram as well.
Prince of Stitches part. Now that's going to be the Fab Six, the awesome six. Bananita Bonita, Yenny, Yahydra, and now Prince of Stitches.
Yes.
What's going on over there? Are you guys building something?
We're dancing over here. We're just having the battery was going low on the phone, so we decided to put it up, link it up with the actual charger. Very cool. Is Prince of Stitches still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, you could have called in. You could even actually come on in. I don't know if that's an option with the link, but yeah, Prince of Stitches, congratulations. I will be seeing you soon, I'm sure, at the Upland Vintage Vault.
Oh, I'm excited. I love it. Yeah, I'll actually get off this call and see if I can log into to the little thing.
YouTube. We're on YouTube. Raghouse Media on YouTube.
Yes, I will go on there.
Right or no, hey bro?
Or he could even, if you guys want to share the link, and then he could come on in.
Okay, definitely. We'll send it to him.
Okay, cool. If
He
you guys
knows.
are just, oh, sorry.
We're good. Yeah, we'll send it to him.
Those tuning in, we have the Upland Vintage Vault. Now, if you don't know where that's at, hence the name, Upland, California. It's in downtown, Old Town Upland. It's super cute and quaint. They're on the northeast side. Bananita Bonita is inside the Upland Vintage Vault, which is huge because you guys are there 24/7. They have amazing clothing, all about the denim, man. You know what? This
Feel
is
free
one
to
of my
ask them any
requests.
questions right now. April. Put them on the spot. Talk to them.
We were
April.
like, Carlos, you're gonna do all the talking. We're too nervous.
No, look, it's just like talking like family. We're all family here. We're just all chilling, hanging out. I wish I was there though, but okay, so you're all about the denim. Where do you guys, Bananita Bonita, you can find them on Instagram. They're also located inside the Upland Vintage Vault. Where, where do you guys find all your treasures and the things that you sell?
We do a lot of thrifting. That's pretty much what we've been doing since we started. Just a lot of thrifting. We find a lot of our denim.
Yeah, different thrift shops, all the way from like Glendora, Azusa to Ontario, Mona. Yeah, so many different thrift shops, and we usually go together and we, look for the best items to bring over here.
That is so cool. Oh my goodness. That's exciting. Bananita Bonita. I got to write that down. I got to put that in the Bananita
underscore Bonita.
Bonita. And you can find them inside the Upland Vintage Vault.
Yes.
And on Instagram. And I love always seeing what you guys are selling. Now I have to say, do you guys, now I already know this question, but do you guys have a dressing room at the Upland Vintage Vault?
We do. Yes, we feel like that is very important because I know, like, when we go somewhere, we need to make sure that whatever we see, it fits well on us.
Especially talking about denim, like jeans, you have to try them on.
You have to try them on. And you know what?
Feel like, they fit me, and then you go home and they don't fit. And it's like the worst feeling. So that's why we decided to do the little fitting room.
We even had our fitting area when we did the events, when we did the pop-ups, like
Uh-huh.
the art walks, we had a fitting area there. So
That is awesome. And I have to tell you, because when I first went into the store, this was before I even talked to any of you or interviewed any of you, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to try on the denim. So it's good to know. Maybe guys could put up a sign. We have a dressing room or something. I don't know.
Yeah, every time we see somebody walking around with something and kind of holding it up, we're like, try it on. You can try it on.
Yeah, try it on right here. We don't care. Very cool. Yenny, I can't get over the fact you're hanging on to
We're very close. Okay.
You're going to see this video and laugh because you're so serious, just chilling with her.
I'm sorry I put you in that corner.
Princess Stitches came in, but then he left. He might have got kicked out. The internet's doing crazy stuff this evening. I don't know if it's maybe the earthquake or who knows what. But if you're tuning in, the Upland Vintage Vault. Now, we're actually getting close to 8 o'clock. Can you believe it already, Carlos?
Hey, yeah, definitely. But it's just people are definitely entertained. I wanted to say something, though, April. There have been
Say anything you want.
There are people that are watching on our live. And I'll make the suggestion to them if they, because someone did answer the question correctly, but you gotta announce it on Rag House Media. So you gotta tune in. Just go on YouTube, type in Rag House Media, and should pop up live, right? That's what it's basically gonna say, live.
We're going live on YouTube and on Facebook.
So you just tap in there and give them that answer as to how we came up with the name, the Vintage Vault of Upland. And that would be $50 awarded to you, in-house account 101 you can spend at your leisure. There is no expiration dates. And then a lot of beautiful comments about how to get in touch with us, but those that are watching, and then of course the support that these ladies have given everybody. So,
Absolutely.
Let me, April, if I can, how much time? What are we on till 8? Is that what you're saying?
You could do as much. If you guys want to hang out all night, let's go.
Oh, man, we're gonna bring a bottle, another cruise.
Bottle service?
It looks like
Nice.
a full team. Where's the seventh man? Where's the man on the bench?
No, go for it. Go for it.
You know, we touched on a little bit on Yesenia, and there's so much more that she adds to, for me, seriously, Yesenia.
For all of us.
Yeah.
It's she has been a blessing. Like I said, I joke around when I say like a work wife, and what I'm trying to say is a partner in the sense that someone who not only has your back, but they see what you see, and they're willing to venture out with you. And I'm gonna say something, okay? Let's scoot in a little bit, just so I can make sure that I'm in here. You know, she's such a sweetheart in the sense that, you know what she told me one day? She says, Carlos, I want to be more part of this. She's all, I will be willing to come work for you and leave my place of employment.
Oh, wow.
Right? Was I not supposed to say that?
It's out there.
And, you know, and I appreciated that comment, and it touched my heart. And I said to her, Yesenia, I couldn't do that to you. I said, because where you're at, you have benefits, and you've been there for a while, and the pay that you make, I can't do that, at least right now. But it really touched my heart because I knew where she was mentally and in her soul too. And so I want people to know that, so that you can appreciate what she has to offer all of us, in a sense.
Right.
So, thank you.
That's awesome. She gets a point.
Yeah. Now, you know, so Yahida is very quiet today, and I definitely want to talk about Yahida. You see, I actually said it right, Yahida. I can't.
Yahida.
Right, but I like to say Yahida. Because that's what she does. I need water when I work with this girl. She's not only beauty, but she's also the beast.
She's a beast.
The girl's a beast, and that's the nickname I've given her. But now I think Beauty and the Beast, but the Beast. Yeah, Hydra has inspired me. She doesn't even know. You know what we do around here, me and her, when no one's around, and we're grinding, we're sweeping, we're mopping, we're hanging, we're dusting, we're moving furniture around, we're doing all kinds of stuff. Those are things I did for years, but then I kind of lost that, and because I was addressing the events more and all that.
Sure,
stuff.
yeah, you're busy.
Yeah, and then so here she comes into the picture. Shows up one day. I don't even know where she showed up. Honestly, she just shows up one day. And a true story here. She asked to be part of the event. Very distant, and she asked to be part of the event. And okay, yeah. So she got a spot. And even when she got a spot, I still felt that distance with her. Like, this girl's kind of rough. She's kind of just distant. You know, I didn't know her personality.
Uh-huh.
And then she came in again a couple of weeks later, and I think she wanted to do the event again, but she happened to be sitting in front asking me about it again, and I'm just, it's mayhem here. It can really be mayhem. Phone calls, people, and then there's the hogs, hangout guys that just come because they're retired. They just hog up your time. And it's like, yeah, I got nothing to do. But she was sitting there watching this for 10 to 15 minutes, watching all this happen and, you know, all this stuff. And then finally, when I kind of slowed down, she says, hey, it looks like you kind of need a little help around here. And I said, yeah, you're right. But I felt that disconnect with her, though. But then I thought that was kind of good because then maybe she'll just work, you know?
Wow.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, and that's what it is. And she came on, and the girl's been beasting ever since. Every day, the girl's a beast. If she I believe she has a boyfriend, you better marry her, man, because she's going to take care of you.
Like that's a Yahidra, man. So you guys are an awesome, straight up, solid team right there. The Fab Five, now the Fab Six with Prince of Stitches, who's been coming in and out. But then I think his internet is comes out. But I have to tell you, check out the comment down below, Carlos.
Boy, let me get it close up.
Yes.
Man, my eyes are bad. Can somebody read that? My eyes.
It's the vintage vault because it used to be a Bank of America, and the vault was in the back of the building. This was from Claudia CKPV.
Oh,
there it is. So that was the first one that made that guess, correct?
Yes, it was her. And who is she? She's somebody's sister?
That's actually their sister.
Oh, does that count? Does that count? Does she's a sister? Yeah, that counts, huh?
Hey, April, I thought you tried to get followers, girl.
Well,
I will say this, and Claudia is, first of all, their family. I was commenting to someone last night. They had their video, their Easter, their family gathering, and it's not even just because it's Easter. This is just what they do. And I made a comment to someone the other day or yesterday when I saw their post, how they're a family and they're there and it's just their immediate family, and it's a beautiful thing because I was blessed with this in the sense that her parents are definitely people to respect. They really have created a beautiful family, and Claudia is their sister, and I can honestly say she's a sweet. They're all anyone that I've ever met from her family, starting with Blanca, with Veronica, with Naomi, and with Claudia, and their brother. They're all just genuine, and her husband Juvie. I mean, they're just all sweet people.
awesome. Now we have Prince of Stitches in the house. What's up, Prince of Stitches?
Not much. Finally got to work.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prince of Stitches. You can find him on TikTok. You can find him on Instagram. He is now part of the Fab Six family at the Upland Vintage Vault. Congratulations, dude.
Whoop whoop! Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm beyond blessed to be part of this family. Nothing could be better than this. I've held lots of jobs, and I've traveled, seen the country, and there's no other people better on this planet than those 5 right there.
Well, now it's 6 with you.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you.
Can you hear that, Prince of Stitches?
I definitely can.
Yeah. Well, very cool. So we have the whole family in the house. If I do this, though, we can't really. How about there? Now there's everybody up in here.
Get it, girl.
Brandy Ibsen said, "Congratulations, Claudia. Claudia, congratulations is in order. She just won a $50 gift card in-house to the Upland Vintage."
April, she has a $50 free spending at Bonita Bonita.
There you go. That's so awesome.
Hold on, April. Hold on. Will you validate that? Yeah. Okay. They will validate the $50 giveaway to Claudia. If someone else answers a question, then I will. The Vintage Vault will give them a $50 value at the Vintage.
Somebody already did.
No, it's a different question. I can't give a different question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What month and year did the Vintage Vault establish itself here? Okay.
What month and year did the Vintage Vault establish itself here? So there you go. The first person to answer right here in the comments, either on Raghouse Media's YouTube or Facebook, will win a $50 gift card in-house at the Upland Vintage Vault in Upland, California, downtown, Old Town. We have Claudia that said that works. So she's all down with the $50 gift card to Bonita Bonita. Very cool. All right, Prince of Stitches, really quick. What are you going to be doing at the vault? Can you tell us?
What am I going to be doing? I just kind of do whatever Carlos needs done. Anything I could help out with. Same as the ladies. They know that. I listen to the big boss man, and sometimes he'll be like, "Hey, can you do this?" And I'll be like, "Absolutely." I have no problem doing anything for any of them.
That is so cool, Prince of Stitches. Now, Carlos, check out the comment from Daniel Miranda from YouTube.
Daniel Miranda said 2014.
What month?
What month, Daniel? What month? The Upland Vintage Vault is in the house along with Bonita Bonita, Yeti, and Prince of Stitches. Now, while we're waiting for Daniel to say what month, it's 2014. That's correct, Carlos?
Yes, it is.
But we need a month, dude. So whoever can answer the year and the month the Upland Vintage Vault opened its doors. That's the question, right, Carlos?
Yes, it is.
What are you eating?
And with these ladies, they brought a spread here. They brought cheese, strawberries, sandwiches, crackers.
November.
Who answered it?
Daniel Miranda.
So Daniel Miranda answered the question correctly. November.
Yay!
I'm sure he Googled that. Just kidding. Hey, but he got it. He's tuning in, and that's all that matters.
Yes, and Marina Scarlett said, hey. And Brandy Ibsen, she almost got it. She said May 2014, but it's November 2014, correct?
Yes, correct. November.
November. So we're getting, all right. So we're getting applause for her. Congratulations. Or applause from Marina, applause from Brandy. Daniel Miranda, you are the winner. Do you guys know who he is? Do you know how to reach out to him, or does he need to?
I'm sure he can reach out to us. Offhand, I come across a lot of names and usernames and profiles. So right offhand, I can't put a face to the profile there. But I will find out.
Daniel, go ahead and
I'll give you his social security. I'll use his tax ID.
There you go. Daniel, you need to make sure you share some information. So reach out to the Upland Vintage Vault. Let them know who you are and that you answered correctly for the $50 gift card. Congratulations, dude. And thank you for tuning in. We're getting close now. Conclusion. There's going to be a toast, correct?
You know, there is a toast in order, and we'll do that. And this is to these magnificent ladies. Your Hydra's not quite 21 yet, so she'll have to sit this one out.
Yeah.
It's not up to it. And this is to them, honestly. This is to these ladies here for being here, first of all, because they don't have to be here, and but they are. And so I appreciate each and every one of you, seriously. And please feel free to tell me where I'm not right, and I will correct it.
Right now?
No, not right now.
Okay.
There you go.
Cheers. Cheers, Princess Stitches.
Cheers.
Yeah, double cheers. Very cool. Daniel said, tell Carlos it's D-Sun. Do you know what D-Sun?
There it is, D-Sun. He just joined us, and he's going to bring one of his cars out for Dapper Day so we can take pictures with it. So there'll be 2 cars out. And one will be his, and then one will be our red car, Mercedes kit car that we have here, a vintage Vault find.
And anybody could take a picture with the cars?
Yeah, well, you know, ask for respect, not to lean on it, stuff.
Right.
Around it and all that stuff, yeah.
Wild Child said it's always a good time at the Vault. Irene Romo said the Vault family are some of the most genuine and down-to-earth people.
Thank you.
And Mohini is laughing because you guys are just a ball of fun, right? You guys are just a ball.
Yeah, well, I have gained a little weight, so.
Haven't we? Oh, man. All right, so group hug. Let's see some group hugs. Lots of love at the Vault.
There it is.
That's like the best girlfriend right there. She doesn't talk. She just sits there and looks pretty, huh?
Definitely. Someone to feast on.
We have somebody tuning in, Ruth Donaldson in Michigan. She said, loving the interview. That's awesome.
Great. Thank you.
And you could purchase.
That's where the Fab Five, I believe, were. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's where the Fab Five. They were. It was Michigan State, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, very cool. So you can find the Upland Vintage Vault. They're on Instagram. They also have a website, the uplandvintagevault.com, Carlos.
Yes.
And you can find Prince of Stitches on Instagram, on TikTok. You can purchase stuff online for Baranita Bonita. Correct?
Through Instagram.
Through Instagram.
Yeah, through Instagram and here at the shop.
And when you walk in, you will either find the lovely faces of Yenny or Yahydra.
Right. Or even me, right?
Or even Carlos.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, April, are you ready to? Can I make the announcement, April?
Yes, I would love it.
Okay. So, folks, there was 2 announcements that were going to be made today, primarily. One was the introduction of a 6-man, right, which we did, Prince of Stitches. Now, we have just gained a whole team, in a sense, okay? Now, we know we do 2 events a month. Now, we are going to offer package deals. If you sign on for 2 consecutive events, and it doesn't have to be in the same month. It could be the last third Saturday of the month and the first, whatever the 2 that are consecutive. But it's going to be a package deal, and what we're teaming up here, we are teaming up officially with April Duran with Rag House House Media.
Woo! Woo!
I'm going to be, oh, go ahead.
And what does that entail? That entails not only that you are secured for 2 spots, because believe me, the direction that we want to go, our spots will run out. And you have to be ahead of the game if you want to participate in this. Believe me, I know, I foresee certain things because I know what direction I want to go in. And with that being said, when you package up with us for 2 consecutive events, you will have a 15 free video free with interview with April Duran, Rag House Media, and that will be put out not only through our engine, it'll be put on our website, it'll be put on Rag House Media site, and then of course you have the rights to that in the sense that you can share that on your business page, and not only that, have those memories with yourself. And there's no other vendor, or not even vendor, no other event center that's going to do that for you right now. We are the first, I believe, to offer that package deal to help you push your business and to help just everyone involved. So I hope it really can let that marinate in your mind what that's going to do for you, because I know what it's going to do.
That's right. And you're totally right. I'll be in-house, and just to have that, whole little system, that platform, an interview, and a 15-minute interview, it will just be the company. I'll be behind the camera. And so it gives them a full platform to sell their products, to promote their products, to, through social media, to let them know where they're going to be at. Oh, hey, they're going to be at the Upland Vintage Vault. So it's going to be an amazing system that you have, Carlos. You're a genius, man. What a great idea.
Thank you. And we look forward to preparing that room for you. Give me about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're going to come out with all the final details and the numbers on that.
Thank you. No, thank you. I can't wait to be part of this awesome, beautiful team here. More trouble in the Hayos.
That's right. We see, we see your pictures, girl.
More parties in the house. Thank you so much, Carlos, the Upland Vintage Vault, for this opportunity. This is a big deal for Rag House Media, but not only that, I'm excited to be able to promote and give that platform for entrepreneurs that you have, for your event. So this is huge. Can't wait.
Definitely. High five.
High five. High five. What's up with all the girls too in the Hayos and Princess Stitches?
Hand over here.
Oh, there's Diana. She's got her head.
Oh, yeah. Does she have a hand?
Yeah, there she goes.
There it is.
For her hair.
Yeah, she's all known for her hair. So let's do some shout outs. Any shout outs?
First and foremost, I want to give a shout out, and I'm sure he's not savvy to technology, but I'd like to give a shout out to my father. He's a good man, and he's worked hard all his life, and any work ethic that I have and any drive that I have comes from him, and the way he always wanted to take care of his family. The man was given up by his parent at 8 months. When he was 8 months old, they gave him up, and he never had parents, and he tried to be the best parent to me. And I would like to honor him by just continuing to work hard and to help families.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I love that. Your dad is amazing. He started all this. He started the Upland Vintage Vault. Not only that, he raised a fine young man, Carlos. You're amazing. You're doing amazing things too. So it just, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So that your family is awesome. You guys are blessed. Wouldn't you guys agree with me how awesome their family is?
Thank you.
Yeah,
And also
absolutely.
shout out to just the city of Upland that has really supported us here. We have so many regulars that come through. The city has worked with me that, yes, there's been bumps in the road. There will always be bumps in the road, but the mayor was here our last event. He thanked us, and then, of course, he thanked the crowd and the community and asked the community to share things about these events. And so that's another blessing and a nice that they would do that.
Awesome. The city of Upland, right here, Upland, California. You can find the Upland Vintage Vault in Old Town, downtown Upland. They have a website. They're on Instagram. You guys are totally always on Instagram, messing around. Every time I see you guys live, I know I'm going to laugh. And I almost peed my pants one time. I forget what you were doing. You were outside and you were making me laugh so hard. And my whole family thought I was crazy because I was like laughing into my phone, while you were running around doing things, people walking by going, what the hell is he doing? You guys are always having, just like all the commenters said, it's always a good time at the Upland Vintage Vault. So that is amazing. Any shout outs, Bananita Bonita? Yenny?
All the other girls in here,
all the vendors,
we love like Carlos said, it's a family. It seriously is. You really feel the love
and the support
for one another. You never feel that like competitiveness like how you feel it in other places. It's just, it feels really good here, and I think that's the really nice thing of just
we are really a family here.
Yeah,
and that's what we're just so happy to be here. And and shout out to our family because they're always supporting us. My parents, my husband, my babies.
My sister Claudia, look at her, she's there. My
brother,
cousin, the list goes on.
Hey, by the way, Yenny's having a little party here this Friday.
Oh, Yenny!
Everyone.
So let's let her give her shout outs.
Yeah.
Take it from you.
Aww.
Gigi, my daughter, for putting up with me and us and all of our shenanigans here in our store. And her for supporting me and Gigi.
So Yenny's daughter's turning 8 years old, I believe, and it was this Friday, correct? This Friday about 6:30. 6:30. She's will be using the facility here. Not my office, but anyways, that show it's open. All right, it's just open to people. Yeah, it's open to anyone that wants to just come by and hang out and just come out and hang out. And one of the things that the girls mentioned about the vendors out there, and not that I'm ignoring them. That's why we're teaming up, April, is because my concern is about them and their growth.
Right.
So, but I will say that yes, right now we have so many, and even in-house, there are so many who support. And it's not always easy, personalities and things like that, and learning one another. But I will say this, though, if you haven't noticed yet, it's about a team effort. And if you're not trying to be part of a team and you want to be independent and you want to look out just for yourself, I ask you with the most with being say it again. But not only just being pure, but out of the kindness of my heart, I ask you to leave.
There you go.
Right.
If you're not a family, beat it.
Right. And I'm being kind about this. I'm really being kind. I would just love for you to walk away if you're not trying to be a part of something that's great in a family. And once again, if you're about yourself and you're selfish, please leave, because I don't want to make it ugly for you.
That's right. You know where the door is, and we don't want to kick you out. So walk yourself out. Princess Stitches, are you sure you're gonna be able to deal with all these Latinos? Crazy Latinos in hell.
Always, it's always a good party.
There's no matter what party you're at a Latino's house, you'll have laughing, you'll have love, you'll have crying, you'll have yelling, you'll have tears, you have everything, man. We're so passionate.
I know, and I love it. I love every second of it.
Very cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Upland Vintage Vault. Carlos doing amazing things for so many entrepreneurs, including Bananita Bonita. They are in-house. They're also on Instagram. When you walk into the Upland Vintage Vault, you will see Yenny and Yahaidra, right, and Carlos, right, their faces, but you'll also see Bananita Bonita off to the left, Prince of Stitches. You're going to be doing ceremonies, taking care of a lot of, situations, events there at the Upland Vintage Vault. This summer is going to be kick ass. Rag House Media rolling on in, taking some videos. We're so excited. Carlos, this could not happen without you. My personal thank you for just you being you and like busting your butt and doing what you're doing for this community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, April.
All right. Well, this concludes our amazing interview. Next time, you guys need to come back in if you'd like, right before the summer. But I think I'll be in-house, so we're just going to have like events like this all the time.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
Right
thank
now,
you
we're
guys
just
so
gonna-
much.
We're gonna lean on each other now.
I'll probably end up getting, tipsy and start doing something crazy. I don't know. Just kidding.
We're not against that.
Well, thank you guys so much. Any closures before we go?
I love you, man.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, again, you can find the Upland Vintage Vault. They have their own website. They're on Instagram constantly. Bananita Bonita, Prince of Stitches, TikTok, Instagram. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah.
Wow.
All right. See you guys later.
All
Bye.
love. Bye.
You can dance. You can dance if you want to. Can you hear the music?
You can dash, she said. Hold on, where'd you go? You're still live on here, girl.
Yeah.